We are bikepacking near Oaxaca, Mexico on the San Jose del Pacifico Grand Tour route. In the previous video, we had a scary late night as we made our way up into the remote mountain region. In this episode, we run into some major challenges.
Alex is quickly fading.
And make one of the biggest mistakes of all of our adventures.
We might die out here. Well, this is a wild experience.
All right, good morning everyone. It is day 3 of our bikepacking trip here in Oaxaca. Starting today, we have a lot of elevation gain to the next big town, and we're going to be in a very remote area, and it's going to be elevation gain on steep, rough terrain pretty much the entire time for the next 2 to 3 days. So it's going to be hard. This dispersed campsite that we found outside of Yahe is actually really nice. You kind of have to poke around in the bushes to find the good spots, but we did find this one that's a little bit off the road. It's a great place to sleep.
Minus the spiders. Oh, they're just like dancing around outside of our tent.
Oh yeah, there's a good shot right there.
Ah.
It's weird here. So the harvestmen, you know, the daddy longlegs, there's so many of them around here, and so they're crawling all over our tent. And even last night when we were biking on this road, you just see them everywhere. We forgot to buy a lighter, so we can't make breakfast. One thing you got to make sure to do here in Mexico is check your shoes for spiders and scorpions, because they do like to hang out in there. Don't think there's anything in there. I think we're good. My shoes are too stinky for the scorpions.
Our campsite has been littered with cow pies. See, we like to give the unfiltered realities of these types of adventures. And the reality is, our campsite's full of poop. Okay guys, it is 9:17 and we're still finishing packing up camp. I think our late night last night really screwed us up because we had such a hard time getting up this morning. We had a rough night, guys. So unfortunately, it's another day biking in the heat of the day. Bye, campsite!
So the scenery is definitely changing in this area. You can see there's a lot more shrubbery. It's more dense foliage as well. It's really cool. Oh gosh. We've had a lot of steep rolling hills on really rough terrain.
I think I understand why they said to have wide gearing range. I'm rocking a 1x11. It's a struggle.
The cattle guards here in Mexico are way worse than they were on the Great Divide. These poles have such huge gaps between them. You could definitely easily fall through. Okay. Got a water crossing. Because of how steep and rough this terrain is, it's really slow going both up and down. Because you have to brake a lot. Because, oh gosh, like I'm hitting now, there's tons of loose rocks. I mean, I'm sure it'd be different on a mountain bike where you have suspension. But on these things, fully loaded, especially. Okay. But it's really tough on a fully loaded hardtail. ¿Podemos pasar? Ok. Gracias.
¿A dónde?
Ahora vamos a Santa Maria. Sí.
Ah, bueno, una subida grande y pura bajada hasta Subitlán.
Okay.
Sí.
Gracias.
This is gonna be so slow going. We just don't have enough gearing, but this is just rough terrain up and down. Today, it's been more down and we still have been averaging 4.9 miles per hour. So we've had to get off and dismount so much.
I mean, there's been a ton of up.
Yeah, and we've had to just like grip with all our might down this terrain. So my hands are already sore and we're 5 miles in and I'm already sore.
All right, I gotta put this away.
Buenos dias. Hola. Buenos dias. Hola. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Para dónde?
Buenos días. No sé. As long as there's more.
I think he was inviting us to go have some mezcal.
Buenos dias. Buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
¿Cómo estás?
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.
This part is so beautiful here. It's just a lot more lush. There's lots of greenery, even a small river.
How cool was it seeing all the Mexican cowboys?
Yeah, those guys were like legit gauchos, you know? Isn't that the term?
So cool. So nice too. Definitely my favorite part of this trip so far.
Dígame algo. En inglés.
Hello. Hola. Okay, Blanco. Entiendo.
Are you sure that's enough water?
So we're in this cute little town that has a small tienda that we were able to get some fun stuff like breads, some fruit juice, and the kids behind me in the school are so cute. So we got a couple different types of bread. We haven't tried this one yet. It's like hot pink. Sure, it has some food dyes, but that's okay. We're not worried about that right now. It's got sugar all over it and skin all over my legs. It's like Hawaiian bread, but coated in sugar. And it's a little bit dry because I don't know how long it's been there, but it's still pretty good. How you feeling?
I'm tired.
The heat is a struggle. Buenos dias. Mucho. Buenos dias. Hasta luego. Really liked this town. Everyone's super friendly. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. It's nice to be out here. It's just the terrain is super rough.
Buenos dias. Mucho calor. This is really nice. We love being out here in the rural countryside. It kind of reminds us a bit of the Annapurna circuit because you're like in these areas that are really hard to get to. Also kind of reminds me a little bit of doing the Ha Giang Loop in Vietnam. You're just out here in these remote villages where people live and it's just like not as developed.
A few moments later.
What's going on?
I can't even talk.
I honestly am worried about heat stroke. The sun is just the most insanely strong. It's got to be like 95 degrees. I am definitely worried about heat stroke at this point. Alex is quickly fading. I think we got to take a siesta or something to get out of this heat. According to the map, there should be a place to rest under cactus in like 2 miles. So we're gonna try to head there, but gosh, I don't know. Alex is fading quickly with this heat. He's definitely prone to heat sickness more than me, I've noticed.
I can't take this heat.
I think his body's shutting down. This is not good.
I at least need to get my heart rate down.
Okay.
I can't do this. This is beyond. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Why don't you drink some more water? Oh, we made some bad decisions. We also don't have enough water. We should have stocked up in that town. Just not used to biking in this type of heat. We've been living in the Pacific Northwest for the past year. Oh man, just amazing how much water you go through in these types of conditions. Babe, there's a shade right there. Do you need to go in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so worried.
Are we at altitude or something?
Glorious breeze. Look at this. Oh, are you feeling so much better with that?
Yeah. My body just hasn't been able to cool down, and that helps. It's crazy.
You guys have been following for a while. You know we've made a lot of mistakes on our adventures. This might be the biggest one. Just to give you guys an idea why we didn't think this would be a big deal is we left with 4 liters of water. We bought another 1.5 liters in that town, and we have gone 12.69 miles so far. So under normal circumstances, 4 liters, actually 5.5 with that much would have been plenty. But given this heat and this terrain, it's been brutal, guys. Apparently it's kind of an extra heat swell is what the locals have told us. Like it's not normally this hot this time of year. So I think we just kind of had some poor timing, unfortunately, with the heat. But either way, if anyone, because we always have people who are thinking about doing certain routes, watch our videos. If anyone watches this and decides they want to do this route, bring excessive water. Like I think at times you should carry I think a couple should carry 8 liters of water probably.
Maybe. Or you could just bike between the hours of like 5 to 11 a.m. and take a big siesta and don't bike again until like 3:34.
Yeah, I just don't want anyone, because this is honestly really dangerous. I don't want anyone to die having watched this video. I feel like I have the responsibility for that. We've been resting under here, and I think you're seeming like you're doing a lot better, right?
Yeah, the breeze has helped.
It's 9 miles to the next town, and we have this to give you guys why we're so concerned. We have this that's like 3/4 full.
What about my other bottle? Is that not full?
Oh, I thought you... Oh, honey, you haven't been drinking this water?
Well, I have been, but I didn't want to use it.
Drink more.
I thought one of my other bottles was full.
Wait, are you serious?
I thought so.
Why have you been so conservative with water when you're dying?
Well, because we need to be conservative with it.
Let me see. I'm gonna go see if he has extra water here. That would be a lifesaver. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I was thinking, oh, we might die out here. Turns out.
Bear in mind, we have to go 9 miles before we can fill up. It's after 3, so we are heading out. It's still really hot, but we gotta at least get moving to the next town.
Because we'll be running out of water.
Finally going downhill.
It's super steep up, super steep down.
Going from 15 degree up to 15 degree down, between 15 to 20 degrees every single
second.
hill.
There's no chill at all. My hands just can't do this. Like I'm having to grip with all of my might down. And even that sometimes is too fast.
We think we might have some water in this town.
It's like a freaking oasis in a desert. Best water. This is what happens when you've been starving and dying of thirst.
Oh man.
Brings life back into you, doesn't it? I feel like a human being again. In a lot of tropical places we notice they have really tiny little bananas, and they're often more flavorful than the big ones. And these ones are so good. It might be just because we haven't had a proper meal in 24 hours. More than that probably now. So good. We were just sitting here drowning ourselves in water and chips, and some woman came bearing donuts. So we immediately bought 3. We got chocolates with sprinkles, and we have, it looks like, just like a regular sugar donut.
They are fairly affordable too. 8 pesos each. What is that?
I don't know.
Are they fresh? Maybe that's what we smelled when we came in.
They're like slightly warm. Oh my goodness, this is like heaven. Alex always befriends the locals. Oh, you have a new BF now. Oh, this doggy is so sweet.
These are my favorite kind of dogs. Reminds me of the one in Serbia.
Oh yeah.
Ready to go.
Feeling 1,000 times better after that, right?
I'm feeling about 5 times better after that.
Yeah.
Not quite 1,000. So I think we've pretty much made it to the town. It's right there. It's just a little bit further. Hopefully they'll have a place for us to stay.
Okay, so we've had quite an interesting night here in this town. Stopped off at this restaurant that was on the bikepacker.com's website, and we spoke to a woman, and our options are to either camp here at a police station in front, or we go to this woman's house and set up our tent there. So Alex is gonna go check it out, let me know, report back. Well, it's a wild experience. Also, she said that most people take 3 days to get to San Jose del Pacifico from here, and we don't really have 3 days if we wanted to at the beach, which we really did. So I don't know, we're honestly considering completely changing our plans.
All right, I checked out the place. It's pretty basic, but it's nice, and we get to support the local economy here, and we also get to shower.
Yeah, sweet, let's go.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we are staying at this family's house, and we literally just have our sleeping mats on the ground. We were able to shower, which was lovely and so needed. I literally had like a rat's nest in my hair because it's just so dusty here too. Anyways, we are struggling. We literally just like can't even move. I think the heat just really exhausted us, and it's just not safe to be biking in this heat. We haven't met a single other cyclist, and I think there's a reason for that, because it's crazy to be biking in 90-degree heat, especially 90-degree desert heat. I don't know, it's like I've had so much water today and my pee is still brown, so I don't know what the deal with that is. And we were speaking to the woman whose restaurant was listed on bikepacker.com's route, and she said that February is when it starts really heating up here, so it's really better to do this route in like November, December, and January. So I think we just kind of chose a bad time, unfortunately. We've definitely had a unique experience staying here. I love the woman who owns this place, and I'm glad that we're able to do something to support them. They're charging us 300 pesos. You can tell there's a lot of poverty in this whole area, and so it is nice being able to support the locals. The instruments have finally just stopped. We've had a marching band out there for the past few hours. Anyways, I think we're gonna go to bed because we're exhausted, but we will update you guys in the morning.
On the next episode,
We've now rerouted. This is insane.
amazing! We're finally eating a real proper meal.
Giant daddy long legs.
Yeah, they're really big here. Okay, quiet, I'm filming.
I'm not getting out until you deal with the spiders. For reference, this is my hand, so I can't even do it even though it's on the outside.
Oh my goodness.
It's huge. Spider.
You realize those things are completely harmless,
I don't
right?
care.
They're
still
100% harmless. So there's this wet spot here on my bike. It's kind of weird. Did something take a piss on my bike during the night?
Check out this hair, guys.
That's how dirty my hair is. I don't even need gel. It's just sweat and grime.